Good everyone, so my name is Saren Pepe Chonko and I will be discussing about the stored procedure of the given topic, which is mock election. First, let us define what is stored procedure. A stored procedure is a set of transact SQL or TSQL statements that is compiled and stored as single database object for later repetitive use. It is the equivalent of a subroutine and a function in other programming languages. First step is to build a schema. Of course, we have knowledge about this because we are able to made some schemas in the past assignments. And as you can see, here is our schema. Create table, rank, name, ballot number, political party, number of votes. Of course, as we all know that after building the schema, we will be inserting the values for us to see or to have a table. So as you can see, here are the results. For us to be able to see all of this, of course, we need to select and asterisk from the table name, which is table barangay captain's MAC election, and the other table is table barangay councilor MAC election. By the way, this is SQL server. So proceeding with the next step, of course, we will proceed with the store procedure, which includes the following. Create procedure, parameter, table name, which is barangay captain's MAC election, and the other is the barangay councilor MAC election, and then get. After that, as you can see in the picture, so we have this as, begin, select, and from. Those are the things that we need for us to be able to have this um, stored procedure. So if you can see on the side of the picture, we will be seeing the name procedure, which is in bold, and then under that are the procedures that are made. So that is for SQL Server. For my SQL Server, this is the following that we need to insert in our code so that we can have the MySQL Server stored procedure. So of course, as we all know, that auto increment is included in the schema of MySQL Server. So in proceeding with the value, of course, we need to create procedural, which is parameter, barangay councilor, like what we have done or given in the SQL server. But the only difference is that we don't have as before we put the word begin. And of course, we will be using the word or phrase end. With that, by looking at the side of the picture, we will be able to see the procedure. And under the procedure, we will be able to see the procedures that are made. That's all, and thank you.
Good day, this is Wenjo Joaquin and I'm here to discuss how to back up a database, and our topic is about elections. So as you can see, it is very important to secure every data, and we will make that by by making a backup for it. As you can see, this is our codes for the table, and I made it table mock elections. It has rank, name, ballot number, political party, and number of votes. And this is the display of the table mock elections, and it's under the command of select. And as you can see, the values were Monkey Luffy, Eren Yeager, Nico Robin, Osamu Dazai, Forger Yor, and each have rank, ballot number, political party, and number of votes. And this is the database that we are using, and we were going to back up this. And here's the code to back up the our database name mock elections. We are just going need to type the code backup database, the database name or mock, mock elections, to disk or to the directory path. We can also use a extension device or another disk, but I'm going to use our local our internal storage here, and here with format, media name, native SQL Server backup, name, full Mac elections backup. And after executing the backup codes, and we can see the backup in our directory path. And as you can see, my directory path was under local disk C backup folder, and here's the backup, mock elections dot back.
I'm going to create a stored procedure that will show the total value of the number of votes. First, let's create stored procedure named PR Mac election voters. Create procedure PR. In the select statement, we'll use the sum function. Sum and put the number of voters inside. As total voter. Let's copy this and go. And to execute the start procedure, use exec command, then type the start procedure name. Let's copy this, and if we run, we will get the total value of numbers of voter, which is 224,990.
So we will also create a stored procedure that will convert the number of votes into percent. So we created a stored procedure named PR mock election percent, and in the select statement we put the rank, the name, and we use the format function to format the number of votes into percentage. So inside the format function, we use the cast function to convert the int or the integer into a float. So we use the total number of votes column and we divided it into the total number of voters, which is 24,090. After that, we put it in the column named rate. So if we execute it, so here you can see that the total number of votes is now on its percentage format. So this is needed to see if all the voters have voted and also to see the transparency of the said mock elections.
So, good afternoon guys. I will be presenting the user-defined functions in our group. Our group is assigned to mock elections, and in our group, we chose the mock elections in our barangay. In the user-defined function, I think the best choice to use in the number of vote of mock elections will be the inline table valid function. In here, we are create function election name by number of votes and opening close parenthesis that number of votes varchar 50 returns table as return select asterisk from election name where number of votes equals at number of votes, and here we can see the table. And then so we created the table valued function. It can serve as a source for our select statement. Select all from election name Monkey Luffy. And then we use inline table valued function so we can check on the election name easily. We can also add more clauses here to make it more specific, just like this select all from election name Aaron Yeager where number of votes is equals to quotation marks 5,500